Here is the outside of the house lit up. And we're coming up the front walk. Here's the pond. Coming up to the front door. There's a wreath I made. I had another one hanging there, but I sold it yesterday. So I had to put another one up. Old sled. It's a goose decoy, I guess. With some garland and a wreath I made, God, forever ago. I made that, I think, before I even had Madison. There's my little chair. It's my Santa. I got him at Dollar General probably 3 years ago. My cartwheel. All right. Let's head on in. All right, we are coming in the front door. Steps into the family room. Coming back this way. Still standing by the front door. Into the living room. Straight ahead is the kitchen. That's a Christmas tree I got at a boutique several years ago. This wreath I made several years ago. My little vignette. This is up all year round. Except for the snowman. He's only here at Christmas. Got a lantern. Cowbell. Heading into the kitchen. There's the kitchen table. Another entryway into the family room. Door to the basement. A little fir candle lit. Up here, have some little Christmas mugs and a cookie jar that I thrifted over the summer. Heading over here, got a little vignette going on. Candle holder. The little house is a candle holder I got at Goodwill. I also got the cookbooks at Goodwill. This little log cabin I've had for years. I don't know if the camera's picking up the smoke coming out of the chimney. Coffee pot, toaster. This is some potpourri that I found at Goodwill in an antique ironstone bowl that I got at the Shrewsbury Antique Market. I dried oranges, so I added some orange slices. Here's the dining room. Fridge. There's my air fryer. Nothing Christmassy over here. Microwave. This I got at a craft show where I used to sell wreaths. Door to the deck. Kitchen table. Heading into the dining room. See if I can zoom out a little bit. Heading into the dining room. This light fixture, Dale made out of mason jars for me. Some copper molds that I collected from antique shops and the thrift store. This ladder Dale made for me last year. Got some roosters. Living room. This corner piece is new. Got that in the fall off of Facebook Marketplace. That's the table. Got the candlesticks at an antique shop in Shrewsbury. A little dough bowl here with some greens, some candles, more candles. This tin and the matching tray I picked up at Goodwill. I'm not sure if they're actually antique. They might be reproductions, but still cool. More orange slices I made. That's one of my favorites. That cooler. Got at Shrewsbury Antiques. This chair I got for $5 at an antique store up in Seven Valleys. And I have a jar with cookie cutters, ironstone, I believe it's a sugar pot, and some antique snowman candles. Coming around here, 2 ironstone plates I found at Shrewsbury Antiques. And then this little tree I put in a crock, and then I added some of my orange slices. I just kind of tucked them in there. What happened to this napkin? Got flipped up. Old coffee grinder. Some farm pictures. Here's a close-up of my corner hutch. I have a crock with a doily and some rolling pins. I'm not sure if you can see that. Some mashers. Got an old chef's hat at an antique shop in Shrewsbury. I have some vintage aprons hanging here. And then this is how I styled my cabinet for Christmas. I got these Christmas tree glasses at Goodwill. And I also got these teacups at Goodwill. Old Santa candle, syrup tin. Got one of those cornbread molds. And some Santa napkin rings. A really old scale I found online. This old candle. And these pie plates I found at Goodwill. Coming into the living room. This is actually not the coffee table, but the couch and the chairs over here are actually from our deck. We bring them in the winter, and it's our living room furniture. This rug is from the deck as well. It's a blanket rack that Dale made a really long time ago. Some stuff I've had for a while. I got the deer and the whitetail book at the antique store. checkerboard, some mounted ducks. Come around here. Have this piano from Dale's grandmother's house. This is what this wall looks like. It's Dale's mother. And old pictures of his mother's family. Those are his grandparents. This Christmas Carol music book, piano book, came with the piano. So it was one of his grandparents. Some antique bells. This pine cone tree I just found the other day at Goodwill. And the squirrel I've had like forever. Oh, I forgot about this. I got this chamber pot last week at the antique shop in Shrewsbury. It's called Serendipity. I go there every weekend. They like know me now. And I put lights on this little tree and stuck it in there. That's Dale's desk where he pays the bills. And his goose picture that he loves. And the TV. And coming into the family room, here's our Christmas tree. And this is Dale's old rocking chair from when he was a little kid. And then I found these little slippers at this place called Tumbleweeds up in Glen Rock. I love that place. I also got that Night Before Christmas book there as well. This little bear I got at Goodwill. And that little green thing I think was Maddie's when she was little. We found Dale's old Hess truck. So I put that there. This big window, you can see the house across the street with their crazy lights. And then this wood trencher Shannon's mother-in-law gave me. And I found this little stocking at Goodwill. Same with the little turtle that my dog thinks is a dog toy. He keeps grabbing it out of here. I found these old books today, actually, at Serendipity in Shrewsbury. It's a wood truck Dale made. Snowman I've had for a long time, and these two little pillows I got at Shrewsbury Antiques. And then this thing is a tree skirt that Dale's mother made. It's kind of falling apart. This is her really ratty kitty condo. Old window, dog toys that of course the dog doesn't play with. He has to play with my stuff. This hutch with a swan that Dale made, and a really old Santa piggy bank. That thing's heavy. This little basket of like odds and ends. Got a little stack of books here that I got at the thrift store. I got them at Goodwill. Little Christmas tree. Got at the antique shop. I love this thing. I just got it today for $5. It's an old cookie jar. Love that. And just some bottles. This old light up Santa. There's Dale's when he was younger. And then I just have a few little things in here. Some old Christmas lights. And Christmas ornaments. And old candy boxes. Here is the couch. Things falling apart. I had that forever. This magazine, the Ladies' Home Journal. It is from December 1942. I got that last year at Shrewsbury Antique Center. This is a red lantern, super old. I found that at Goodwill a couple months ago. Got a little tin here of old Christmas light bulbs and the remote for the TV. Love seat, random cat toy. Some more books I got at the thrift store. A duck that Dale made. Some old car pictures my mother gave me. That is the door to the mudroom. Laundry is in there. Some more ducks. Santa. Just put that out. That was Dale's. He thinks it was his grandmother's. Old chicken feeder. Fireplace. With some old decoys. I don't think Dale made these. I think he did. I'm not sure if he made that one. I got that wood box at Goodwill. And this tree we've had for a really long time. I bought that for Dale at a craft show. It's got like, I don't know if you can see, it's got like lighthouses and seashells and stuff like that. And that old window I just picked up not too long ago. At Tumbleweeds, another oil lamp, garland, a sleeping dog, my printer, and then a nativity scene that Dale made. Dale actually carved the house, the manger, excuse me. And then he put the figurines in. And that's the inside of the house.